Hey man, what's good, man? So Osama300, and we live in the Bone Zone for sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Grab the shovel and bury the old meat. SATG. And fuck what you heard. We at 300 and we're on a new level. I'm on a new level.
Yo, Osama300.
You know what it is, man.
How you doing, my good sir?
Chilling, man.
Yeah.
You, bro?
I'm good, man. I woke up this morning. I can't
Woke up feeling
complain.
good.
It could be a whole lot worse.
Right, man. Shit,
Whole
blessed.
lot worse. Yeah.
Blessed, bro.
Well, I appreciate you. Thank you very much for those people tuning in live. Right now, we are, of course, on Facebook, and YouTube. Our audio is going to be downloaded and uploaded, or downloaded, and then we're going to put that on Spotify. So, Sama300, first time being on the podcast. Yeah.
Man.
All right. Thanks for coming through, man. I like to tell a lot of artists or young small business owners that hey, just look at it as a little bit of practice.
Yeah.
That way, you know, when you get to let's say bigger, so comfortable, you know, you seem like you know what you're doing. That's the whole purpose. That way, to polish you up and get you ready for success when it comes to being a young upcoming artist. We're gonna get down right now. Let me make sure that we can see us on Facebook because I know sometimes it doesn't. It's like it only shows it for myself, which right there it's locked. No, but we want to make this for everybody, just like these folks. All right, so we are most definitely public on my personal page. All right, there we go. There we go. We look good. We look good. Hey, we got somebody already commenting. Lexi. Oh, look out. Look out. Look at my brother. Look at my brother. Let's see. Shout out to family. That's important, man. Family is very, very important. All right. So shout out. Salute Usis. There we go. Yeah, I use this as the as my monitor. I used to do the whole laptop and I use mine. Man, I'm trying to minimize as much as I can because it's you know it's important, you know, like a lot of people they don't really see what it takes to actually like put together and like for some people it might be easy, you know, when most of the time they have people, they have an investor, they have, you know, a sponsor, they got a bunch of shit going on, you know, like when it's just one person, um, it takes a little more time, you know, it takes a little more repetitions. Word of mouth is the biggest thing that I rely on. Of course, you brought my good sir J5. He's out in the crowd somewhere. Where's he at? He's somewhere. Yeah. But yeah, we do got a live studio audience. Live studio audience, give yourself a round of applause. Okay, that's right. Oh, yay. That's when I know we're gonna have some fun. Yeah. And they always shoot in the back, man. The people in the front, people in the front, they pay for their tickets. They're like, but all right. So Osama300, talk to me about the name.
Honestly, bro, I got it, bro, because like, I know a lot of people be like, oh, Osama, like something like that's not Osama to me means like part of the line, like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like that's why I got Osama. And like 300, like more because like I keep more than 100. So I'll say 300.
I'm trying to make sure that our sound sounds good. Y'all hear it sound good? Yeah. Hey, shout out to everybody that's watching on the live, either on Facebook or on YouTube. So just because you thought it was and the 300, where'd that come from?
Honestly, bro, I keep more than 100.
Okay. I know a gentleman here. I was lucky enough to be featured on a song, Snoop 300. I don't know if you heard about him. And I was like 300. All right, so we got another 300. So you know, I'm always intrigued by the stories where they got their name from or stuff like that. Like a lot of people are like, man, I was like down. Yeah, I earned that name. Or like, you know, somebody was just like, man, my mama used to call me this, 'cause I was a little badass kid or like some type of shit. So it's always nice to, you know, ask because you never know, man. People always got a story about something.
Wasn't me.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, people always got a story about something. Growing up, you in the city of San Antonio?
Yes, sir, man. Born and raised, bro.
All right.
Like
What area?
East side.
East side. All right. Big ups to the east side. Shout out to the east side. What high school, middle school you go to?
Let's go. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, Jeff Davis. Oh, damn. Damn. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's my brother for real.
All right. In high school,
Yeah, music.
Tom Houston. All
Yeah,
right. When it was the Hurricanes already by now.
yeah, it was a
Yeah.
hurricane.
All right. Shout out to the Cherokees, yo. That's I went
Yeah,
there when it
my,
was.
my mom was.
I went there when it was last of the
Yeah,
Cherokees,
my mom
first
was
of the
there when it was
Hurricanes.
Cherokee.
I didn't vote
My
for the
whole
Hurricanes.
family.
I didn't vote for the Hurricanes. I voted
Yeah,
for something else. I don't even remember what was on the ballot, but it was like three
yeah,
games or something like that. But I didn't vote for the Hurricanes. But it's cool because the colors kind of match
I mean, yeah,
the what's that team? Miami Hurricanes.
like,
Now they were
yeah,
green and orange, so it kind of it matches. To me, it's always gonna be the Hurricanes. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, what kind of kid were you in school?
yeah. I went to school. I had like A's and B's, but like
Okay.
I was like getting distracted. Like, say, I get distracted. So,
Yeah.
like I would get in trouble for like small shit.
Hmm.
But like I always like a smart kid though.
Okay. Hey, on the slide, let me know how 300 sounds. I don't know if it's just this damn earpiece I have in, but it sounds good to me. It sounds a little low, but it just it just might be these mics, with Timu. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie about that shit. But they work for the most part. I don't know if you want to just hold it or whatever, but it does sound a little. Either way, man. Just shout out to you, brother. Music. I really don't even like. At first, I used to talk a lot about the music that you guys create and stuff, but I'm at the point where you know what? I just want to get to know the person. Chop it up with them, see what they're all about. Because when people listen to the music, they're gonna see one side of that. Or unless you're versatile when it comes to music and whatnot. But I want them to, like get something different. Like just a nice conversation about life, death, and everything else in between.
I feel like I always embrace different shit.
Yeah.
Like in my music and shit.
Like what?
And like in my music, so like I feel like you get to know me in my music too.
Yeah.
And outside of my music.
Okay.
But,
Y'all do a lot of work together, you and J5?
yeah. I know we only got two collab tapes out.
Okay.
We got a third one on the way. Don't know when that's out.
Nice.
On
You got your stuff on Spotify, all that good stuff.
all platforms.
Yeah, all platforms. Right. That's the way you do it, man. You got to make sure that you get your stuff online, get your distribution. Because some people they just want to be YouTube rappers and they just say that they don't want that they just do it because they enjoy it. Bullshit. Don't fucking just do music because it helps you. Have it help your pockets as well.
No, this one, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a therapy. Music is a therapy. It helps deal with pain, deal with coping, deal with stress, anxiety, just the fucking world. Give me something that really really helped you when you're down and out, and you're like, man, what? Besides running to music, what's another thing that really really helped you?
Shit to now, when I'm like angry or something, like I feel like I feel like
Let's switch mics. There you go. Yeah, I don't care about how much. It's all about. It's the guest, man. Dude.
I better.
Yeah, it sounds better.
So
Just like something that helped you, like inspired you. That way, when you were like, man, I need to do this in my life.
yeah. So like when I used to anger and stuff, like when I heard something, like I used to exercise a lot.
Okay.
Or and then I used to play football when I was younger too, so like I used to help a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of anger issues and stuff.
You know where all that stuff stem from? Your younger issues.
Honestly.
I ain't like no therapist and
No,
that shit. Like we all have something that stems from something. Like the root of it all. Like man, it first started with this and that. But
honestly, bro.
No.
I can't say about
It's okay. It's okay if you don't want to share with us, but we all know when in a way. It's either like, let's say, our home isn't the way we want it to be, or we're missing something in our life, whether it's like that relationship with our parents or our friends aren't there when they say, hey, I'm your friend, I'll be there. And then when you need them, they're not there. They're in Las Vegas or like whatever type shit. You know, but the thing is just be strong. Uh, you know, I deal with a lot of mental health issues. There's days where I don't even want to get out of bed. I'm just fucking in the room, close the door, turn off the lights. I even fucking unplug my fucking Wi-Fi. I'm like, man, fuck this shit. Like, yo, no.
Yeah,
But
hey,
I realized that you know what, that ain't what it's about. You have to be out there. You have to go open the fucking door, smell that fresh air, and just dial it. Go for it.
that's what music is.
Yeah. What were your inspirations when it comes to music?
Honestly, I gotta give him a
Okay.
he used to make music.
The
Well,
pop.
yeah, he's still making stuff.
All right. That's what's up. What kind of music?
Like, old school music.
Like
Like,
rap, like soul music,
yeah, he said old school rap, old school soul.
little
Not
bit of
going,
jazz,
nah, not yet. No, nah.
not jazzy.
Nah,
Not jazzy.
I haven't,
Jazzy.
I haven't heard him yet.
Jazz hands. That's what's up, man. Hey, shout out to everybody that's watching on these lives right now,
Yeah,
whether
man,
you're
shout out
on
to y'all.
YouTube or on Facebook. Much love to you guys. If you have any questions for Osama300, y'all make sure to put them in the comments. We can make them pop up on the screen like so and whatnot. I know the sound is a little choppy. I don't know why that is a little choppy, but um, but yeah, we're trying to do the best that we can. Um, I don't really want to have to go back to my other mics, mainly because I like, I don't know, I just like to not be all in my face and shit. Uh, and then sometimes depending on like the camera angles, um, it like ruins the shot type shit. You know, it just kind of seems a little more natural, like we're just like posted up and just type shit. Yeah, but it's fun, you know. Life is fun. Um, and it's just nice, you know, just to be able to just be thankful for sometimes the little things in life. There's a lot of times where you know I take a lot of things for granted.
Nah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Uh, I'm sure you've been through that where you probably like 22, 23.
Nah, I ain't gonna say, I ain't gonna lie, bro. We, like, how old are you?
Yeah,
Nah, 19.
19. Okay, all right. So kind of the same age as J5, right? So that's cool, man.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'm like 2 months older.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like a day before, you know,
Nah,
tomorrow
like,
y'all celebrate our birthday together and shit. No. All right. So besides music, what's something else you want to achieve in life?
honestly, bro, I just see my family. I
Okay.
just wanna be able to see my family.
When you say family, you mean like your daughter, your brother, house, your mom's sister, you know, and
Brothers, everybody.
that's what's up.
Everybody that stuck with me, I'm down. Nah, I get up to them.
Yeah. All right. So when you get that big check, what's gonna be the first thing that you get?
Check. After for like little mom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You owe her some money or what?
Shit, nah, I don't owe no money.
Like,
Yeah, like to give me. Like, yeah, I mean, my whole life, right?
yeah.
Did a lot of stuff like this. So I gotta get it to them.
Oh yeah. So you were raised single parent household. Yeah. Oh yeah. Same thing, bro. We're and the projects. Mama raised us. We had stepdaddy every other week.
Shit.
But you know, it's cool. It gives us character and whatnot. We learn from it. Um, but it is what it is, man. We're not fortunate enough to be in that, you know, that household where we have both our father and our mother type shit. You're like, hey, father, how you doing?
Come downstairs, eat pancakes. And,
yeah, you're like,
waffles
I made you
and
some
shit,
crisp, some crisp bacon.
like, nah, we ain't doing that.
Son, today we're going to the lake.
Like, we eat toast and butter. Like,
Yeah, no,
you know,
we had tortillas and butter,
shit.
yeah. Yeah, or we just had the bread and syrup type shit. And we sprinkle a little bit of sugar on it.
You know, decoration on the table, you get fat plate.
Oh yeah, we didn't have a table. We fucking ate on the floor and shit. We didn't have a bed. We slept at the same place we ate.
Shit.
Yeah, like it, you know, it builds character as a person. You know, you always try to do better than you did yesterday. You know, and it's hard life. It's very very hard. But I think the best we can do is just look at the bright side of things try to stay as positive about things as much as and I think it's just important, like this platform with this podcast, I get a lot of people that they're like, oh man, who's this you have on? Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? I'm like, shit, they're people that are on my podcast, they're local artists, or whatever. Like, I know people are like, they tell me they're like, oh man, we should just go for these people, these people. I'm like, don't you think I have? Like, there's a lot of things like where people think it's so easy for me to get this name, that name. So I put it out there. I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna get anybody because they it's an opportunity for them. Like I don't know where these guys are going, but what if one day, you know, they make it big and successful, and they're like, man, shout out to the fucking Bone Zone, man, Steve Hunter Al or Big Sam Hurd, and they're like, man, that guy, he's the one that can, and that's what I'm trying to do, and just help. When it comes to like the artists, like I always tell them, hey, if y'all ever want to do a mic drop at my room or shoot a music video here or whatever, like that's what I'm here for, If you have music that you want me to share, DM me. I get a lot of people that they'll just straight up fucking tag me and all this shit. I get a bunch of feeds that it don't have anything to do with me, but I support the artist. I'll go and I'll tag myself off that post, but then I'll go to that post and I'll share it myself. Like, if I want to share your shit, I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna support it. Yeah, don't try to like just throw it in my face.
I'm see it.
Yeah, like fuck that noise. And it's okay. I understand like the way that social media and all that shit works. Like, I understand there's a method. So like I can't hate on it. I'm not hating on it. I just think sometimes it gets a little fucking annoying. Like people are like, oh, here's a podcast. Let me just and like they ain't never been on my podcast. They're like, bro, don't be fucking doing that shit. Like you want me to support you, fucking support me, bro. That's what it is, it's just love. That's the main thing. But let's talk a little bit about your music. What category would you say that you would fall into?
Honestly, I can't say. I don't really have a specific category because I am versatile. So like I'm in all types of music.
Uh,
But
you do country music?
okay, besides country music and like,
A bunch of different
like a bunch
genres.
of different styles,
Okay.
bunch of like audience. Like,
So give me some artists that you grew up listening to.
one young boy, young boy.
Oh, I forget how young you are. So
Yeah.
young boy, like he came out like what, 5 years ago.
Yeah. So shit. Young boy, future.
Okay, I know Future. What's your favorite Future song? You got one?
I think it's called one of my it's on one of his old albums
Yeah. Okay.
called One of My Niggas.
How's it going? You know what I mean? Mine is a stick song. Stick song.
Oh, and then the coding,
Oh, Cody Creek.
coding crazy. Yeah, that's one.
That's a good one. That is a good one. All right.
That's the one.
Shout out to Future. We can get him on the phone zone.
Yeah, bro, what, man? Come on, bro. Come on. Like what? I'm shouting to you, bro.
Yeah. My whole goal with the whole Bone Zone, of course, I like to play How Much Bunkers in Harmony. They're my favorite music group.
Yeah.
They really, really help me, inspire me. And for me, it's more than just the music. It's about the whole lifestyle, how you carry yourself. So my goal of the podcast is, of course, to have them in that seat, be able to interview them, whether it was 1, 2, 3, maybe not 5. That'll never happen. But we're going to definitely make it happen. Sooner or later, first up, either lazy or busy. They know what's up. But it takes time, it takes money, obviously, unless we can get them while they're here in San Antonio. We gotta kidnap them and we ain't gonna do that. We gonna edit that. Nah, but I was blessed enough to met some of them, met them, and hang out with them and talk to them about the podcast, and they know. It just takes time, hell, I can't even get some local artists here in the city. So it's like I'm over here thinking, I try to think big because that's where you want to be. You want to think big and just continue to just You're like, oh, I got a small little life. Some people are like, oh, who's that little? Oh, that's like I got a little podcast.
Yeah,
Like,
they all
I don't give a fuck. Like, call my podcast little. I don't care. Hell, Spotify says we're heard in 24 different countries. So whether or not that's real, it says, I only made $17 off of my podcast so far, but but it's all good. Like, the whole point of the podcast isn't to get rich off of the podcast. It's so that the guests that we've had on the podcast to help them in one way or another. Maybe they are already at a position where they're doing good. Maybe they don't need to be on the podcast. Maybe they want to because it's a form of promotion, a form of promoting. And that's the main thing that I want is to help promote. Just put your name out there. Put your name out there. When you get new music, send it to me. I'll play it. And that's just what I do. That's mainly just the main objective. But let's talk a little bit more about you, bro. Like, when did you know that the music was what you wanted to really, really get down on?
I can say like I feel like after like 10th grade.
Yeah.
So, like, I used to do music before that, but then like I stopped.
Not as serious.
Yeah, but it's not serious at all. Like before it was just like rap, like basic rap,
Like homeboys are like, say man, we finna flow, and you're like, I ain't bad, I'll give you the circle.
Like honestly, when I started, I was outside one day, and like I was just.
It always happens when we're outside.
Yeah, like I was in the schoolyard, we was outside, and like we was like rap battles and that shit.
Okay.
And me and my homeboy, right? And like, I don't know, I just said like some stupid shit, and like.
So you like to freestyle then?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, first.
I'm about to put you on the spot right now.
Shit, nah, I don't do that. Nah,
I'll play. We don't really. I know there's a lot of podcasts where they like to do that and they do like the live performances and stuff like that. We can do that, but I try not to do what other people are doing. I like to just do what I'm doing. There may be some people that do what I do, or like the reason why they have podcasts is because they like, man, this motherfucker. That was the time shit. Like I was having like 3-4 people a day. Like, there was one week I had like maybe like 17, 20 guests. Like, it gets tiring sometimes. But since I'm live, it's a little easier. I'm not pre-recording it.
Yeah,
I don't have to edit or no shit like that. Like, it makes it a little more authentic to me. And so I see a lot of podcasts that go live, and I see a lot that do the pre-recorded. And it helps, it helps when it comes to pushing your content and stuff like that when you go pre-record it. But then I just do the opposite, where I'll go back and I'll chop up whatever type of anything that we have. No, like just mainly like little clips of what we're doing, to post as reels on social media and type shit. But right now we are on StreamYard. StreamYard gives me the power and the ability to simultaneously broadcast on several different platforms like Facebook and YouTube, and put our content out there in the good old www like Spotify. So StreamYard, stream on your yard. I don't know if that's the
don't make it catchphrase.
But we haven't even done our introduction yet, right? We didn't even really like say hello. All right. I'm gonna have a Billy introduce you. Billy on the board. He is my sound guy. He's the one that helps me especially when we're just audio. He was the one that I have a conversation with to keep it hot. Because when you're locked out of COVID, like who the fuck you gonna talk to? So I created this character named Billy on the board. So yeah. Without any further ado, Billy, live in the Bone Zone. It is Billy on the board with Osama300. All right. So shout out to you, Billy on the board. Appreciate you. See you on Sunday. But yeah, man, when you're not doing music, what you like to do? Work, play.
Yeah, I mean that word.
Yeah, what kind of work? Like work. Bring it to the next class.
I just like a little work on the side. Like,
yeah. All right, cool. You don't worry like Taco Cabana and shit like that. I'm trying to get some free tacos, bro. I'm trying to get some tacos, man. We're like,
I get some free tacos. Yeah, just a little work here and then like
yard work type shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm my family and shit.
All right, so you still stay with family? You all doing your own thing?
Yeah, I got a daughter.
All right. How's your little one? Who am I asking?
She won.
Oh, damn. And then you got a few too, right? Yeah, but they're maybe around the same age or a little older.
Yeah, I got one that's got to be two.
Okay.
And one that's gonna be three.
All right. Shout out to J5. Shout out to J5, man. He had a last performance was over at Blue. It's to me it used to be the electric company back in the days, 90s.
Yeah.
And it was cool. I like the performances, but kind of like we're having mic issues. They had some really bad mic issues, and for artists, it kind of like killed some of the whole like the liveness.
Yeah.
But for most of the guys, man, they were like, man, fuck this shit. I'm gonna still do it. So shout out to you, bro. I think you should have still did that song I wanted you to play, but that would have really got you in that top three. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Yes,
So you going through pain right now? Because I want to know when will it end. When will the pain end? You're like, man, when will this pain end? You ever ask yourself that question?
honestly, bro, I don't think it never do.
No.
I think just like over time,
It's gonna be there regardless.
it's gonna be there. It's gonna be there regardless. Like
Yeah.
it's like a really a mental game.
Right? Yeah. Sometimes you can like trick yourself out. You
Yeah.
can like it's crazy how like you can make yourself get sick. Like you like
Like,
start thinking you're
like-
sick, and you start thinking this and that, and it fucking happens.
Like you can be happy. Like you want to be sad. You don't be sad. You know what I'm saying? Like you can be happy for it.
Yeah.
It's really a mental game. Bro.
Yeah. I want to be happy again. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get myself in there. But sometimes when you lose, like in let's say a relationship, it brings you down. You know what I'm saying? When you can't like see your family as much as you want, when you don't have that job that you want, it happens even to the best of us. But we still gotta keep on going. We gotta move forward. We can't worry about yesterday. You know, we just gotta be like, all right, what are we gonna do today to make things better? You know, I gotta create a new opportunity for myself. Let's fast forward. Let's go like 10 years from now. I know that's a long time, 10 years. Man, you're gonna be an old man by then. So you'll be what, 29? All right, 29. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Yeah, bro. Honestly, I know I don't see myself saying something.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's a good thing, man. That's the way it should be.
Yeah, I see myself like keep it up.
I mean, like a white fence type shit.
Fence type shit. Arm.
Like
Like
what kind of animal?
animals around, like goats. I'm gonna be a goat. So
Okay.
I need goats around me type shit. And they not donkeys,
About some pigs and chickens and shit.
chicken. So no.
What about a llama?
I don't know. I mean, llama that's like.
Yeah, llama.
Nah, llama.
Probably some horses and shit like that.
Yeah, some horses. I need some horses. Sure, I need some horses.
Some cows, bro. You can
Shit,
sell them. Yeah. Oh, you damn, you get milk,
Milk,
cheese,
all
you get
that.
burgers,
Yeah,
your
man.
steak. Hell yeah.
We be straight.
All right, so nice to the farm, just chilling, posted up.
Shit up the fam, man.
Nice big old sign and that long ass fucking road. To,
Long ass road.
you're like, man, I gotta drive 2 more fucking miles to get to
like-
your shit.
You have to go to a fucking.
Who's gonna cut your grass? You gotta do. You
Oh,
gotta
I
do
guess
yourself.
okay.
So you're gonna get a landscaper.
Yeah.
Because you know, like Rick Ross, he owns like a big old land and shit, and then like some people who are trying to get his trees cut, and he said because that he's Rick Ross, that the guy was trying to like extra charge him. He was like, hey, Rick Ross, yeah, what you got done? So the next thing you know, Rick Ross buying himself a chainsaw. He was chopping down his own trees himself.
Yeah.
You're like, you know, that's probably off for a fucking TV type shit. He probably like, I'm gonna cut down one tree. Y'all do the rest.
You know what you do, bro? You have a bunch of kids, bro. They can do the yard.
That's true, man. Yeah, that's the way you'd be like, hey, do you want an allowance?
Like,
You better go
like,
on
you
your
want some
side.
money, like,
Yeah. Shit, we had to go like in the neighborhoods and pick up cans and shit. That was our, yeah, we want extra money. We had to go pick up cans.
Yeah, we do.
Or we used to steal.
Neighbor trash.
We used to steal from Handy Andy and shit and go flip those steaks and shit. Yeah. We had food stamps when we were kids, shit. We had the food stamps. We had the paper food stamps. You're probably too young to know about the paper food stamps. But
I mean, yeah, food stamps, but
a paper food stamp. Because we went to the corner store and we'll pay with paper, And food stamps, they'll actually give us change, like real money change. So we get like a candy and we get change back. Then we go. Yeah, there's ways, man. Even the fucking ice cream man back in the day, in the hood, he would take food stamps and shit. He wouldn't give it no fucking change back. But yeah, ice cream man. His name was Alex. That's weird. I don't remember
Shout
that.
out to Alex.
Yeah, the blue ice cream truck. They used to go in the Victoria Courts all the time. Yeah,
Hey, Alex, man, be here, to man. Need you, man.
yeah. I don't even know if he's still alive or whatnot. But that's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. I appreciate it. So we don't got no questions, but shout out to everybody that is watching, either on YouTube or Facebook. So shout out to everybody. Much love to you folks. Much love to everybody. That's what's up, man. So let's talk food, yo. You good in the kitchen? You whip it up in the kitchen, or we got?
Yeah, he's done, man.
Yeah. All right. What's your
Step on time.
what would you say would be your signature dish? Like if you had a restaurant and people come see you and you're like, what's up? You can order that Osama plate?
I know my family, like my mom and Kitty, love
Okay.
my fucking chicken.
Chicken fried chicken?
Yeah,
All right.
that's
Can I have your recipe?
recipe. But I
Damn.
mean, shit, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna make it for you.
I'm trying to get the recipe from Popeyes.
Hey,
Yeah, no. You fuck with Popeyes? What would you say is your favorite chicken spot? When you go to chicken? Popeyes? I like
either
churches.
Popeyes or Churches.
I like churches just because we were young. Like, that's all we could afford. Church. We would all just look at the KFCs and like look at the Popeyes and be like,
Like,
man,
damn, bro.
one day we're gonna have Popeyes
Hey,
chicken.
what?
I fuck with their beans and rice. That beans, that Popeyes.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the best thing I like. I don't really fuck with their chicken to be honest with you, but
Bro.
I don't know why. I don't know what it is.
Well, I like
They got ghost pepper chicken.
chicken wings. Yeah,
Oh, well, then we might have to get up on that. But yeah.
Good.
Popeyes is actually our unofficial sponsor for this live. Yeah, somebody's gonna holler at us again.
Oh,
Unofficial sponsor for this live. Popeyes chicken. If you're in for a picking, we got the chicken.
finger licking.
Oh, there you go. Finger lick. That's good. All right, yeah. So, I don't know. There we go. We might try to get real sponsors. Sorry, it's just bullshit a lot of the time and be like unofficial sponsor, unofficial sponsor. Just like HEB is also our unofficial sponsor. It's crazy. Once you holler at one person with an unofficial sponsor, all your other unofficial sponsors are like, hey, don't forget about us. Don't forget about us. I know we're not your official sponsors, but no. So yeah. Unofficial sponsor for this live, HEB. Nobody does more. My HEB here. Everything's better. Man, shout out to Billy. Much love. So let's talk about HEB. All right. What HEB you shop at? Is it a good HEB, a nice HEB, or a little hood HEB?
A little bit of both.
Yeah, ours is
depends on what day you
HEB.
go.
Yeah.
Like
The tomatoes are never ripe. Fucking soft as avocados all the time. You know, they ain't even got no fucking New York strips at the HEB. It's just ribeye, cheap ass ribeyes or a bunch of fucking pork. I fuck with all of it.
Nah, but this is good though.
I want the fresh shit. I want some shit like Central Market type shit.
Yeah, they don't even have to grab the fucking bucket.
Not Spot Boss HEB, never that. No.
Crazy, man.
Yeah. So you like to cook chicken? You good? Yeah.
Chicken
Just
pork
fry it
chop,
or grill it. You get grill.
grill, fried, baked.
You make your own sauces and shit like that. Barbecue sauces. Nothing like that. Okay.
It's like a lot of seasonings I mix together.
Just whatever
Whatever
smells good.
smells good, I put it together. I just make magic. You know, I like it. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, that's the way it works, man. Sometimes you gotta experiment a bit. Something may work, something may not work. You may have to take something out. You may have to add something. But it's like with music, you know. First time you do it, it might taste good, but what can I do to make it taste better? You know what I'm saying? Same thing in music, like, all right, I got a track, it's good, but how can I make it better? How can I get that audience to be captivated with my shit? They're like, man, you know, here, like, you know, you want for once they take that first bite to the yeah. All right. So for you, what's gonna be one of the biggest things that you think you gotta work on as a young artist to help you build your platform to help you build, your listeners, your followers. Looks like you got nice support, just watching the live on Facebook and on YouTube. So that's something that some people don't have to work on. They might already have that. They might already have it. But what do you think that you might do?
I feel like people like open minded, like get out there.
A little more open-minded?
Yeah, get out there. Like, like I'm so by myself. Like like I'm not gonna I'm by myself. Like, I don't really have a lot of people.
Okay.
So like I'm gonna promote my shit,
Yeah.
my music.
That's the best way. Like you are always gonna promote yourself better than anybody else.
I can add on and say, also probably shows.
Shows?
Shows.
Get out some shows? Okay.
He's
Shows.
had a good amount of shows, but shows for sure. He
Anything maybe like trying to stay consistent, being out there.
Yeah,
Like I know you said that you kind of don't, but
I
that's the whole part of it. Sometimes you gotta get on a stage and you don't know anybody. For me, I tell people as a young artist, try to go to different cities. Try to get on bills with different people, different promoters, different clubs or whatnot, and just be out there. Social media, that's one of the biggest things, to get out there to put yourself in front of the world. That's the easiest way, So a lot of people they don't really fuck with TikTok, but I tell some people, man,
yeah,
try
I
out
started
TikTok
fucking
shit.
with TikTok.
Like I'm afraid of TikTok, bro. I fucking
I mean, they
that
should
shit.
ban that.
I've had fucking nightmares of TikTok. Yeah, bro. Like I'm dreaming, like I'm fucking scrolling on TikTok, and then you know how they be like, those videos they talk about like how the fucking Earth is flat, and all that bullshit, and then there's the background music is like, oh, I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Or
They
like,
have a scary movie.
yeah, or like they talk about like aliens and shit like that, or like skinwalkers or some, I don't fucking know. Yeah, some shit like that. Like they're like,
Skywalker.
Yeah, yeah.
change the subject. Damn, TikTok be scared. I'm
Hey,
fucking serious. Like the whole like where they're I don't know what it's called, but when they're on lives and they're like getting like reactions or they're getting like roses, oh banana or ice cream. Like I don't know what the fuck it's called,
that shit
but
is so
they do that shit and they're making so much money. But like for me, like I feel like these people real? Like are they fucking bots? Like what the fuck? Like just seeing them do it, and it's like, what is it doing to these people?
and the fact that they do that for like a life, like a job.
Yeah, that's dope.
crazy.
I
mean,
can't even imagine like doing banana, bro. Hey, Galaxy. No, it what they do is when they send you stuff, like all that stuff that they send, it's equivalent to money. So you just put your fucking your bank shit, your bank account, routing number on your fucking thing, and you'll get money on fucking. It's the same thing like when you're monetized. When you're monetized on different platforms, like you get an email that says your invoice, and then you get a little money on fucking like me with Cash App. Like so every month they'll get like 37 cents and shit. Like you're like yes. Yes. That's one time when we got like 37 bucks off of Meta, but that was like because they owed me some shit for like my reels and my lives. But that's we don't. I don't really look at it because I know one day, it's all gonna come back. If not, oh fucking well. We had fun doing what we're doing, and for me, I think that's the biggest thing. Networking, meeting people, and seeing their vibe, feeling their vibe, and it's easy to go to a show and to be like, yeah. But you also want to support them in other ways, like having them on a podcast, having them on something that will always be there. Yeah, like a feature. Like it's fun. Are there any artists here in the city of San Antonio that you haven't worked with that you would like to work with? I'm sure you can give me five. Give me five.
Give me five that I haven't worked with in the city.
In the city.
I know one for sure. I already said.
Okay. Cynthia Hunter?
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to Cynthia.
I don't know if you heard.
Okay, yeah. He's a gentleman I do gotta get on the podcast.
Yeah, man. Get you on the podcast. Hey, bro, if you hear this, man, Hit me up. Yeah,
I do follow him on social media. I haven't reached out to him just because there's so many artists in the city of San Antonio. I've kind of been depending on them hitting me up just because I don't like when I get a no from artists. You know, so that's why now I just we're booking, and when people hit me up, then I'm like, all right, these are the people that that fucking with me. There's a lot of people that do fuck with me, but they're like, nah, cool, I'm getting on the podcast and such shit. But
they just like,
it is what it is. Like I still fuck with a lot of people. Um, but yeah, you said Snoop 300. You said June, Ruthless June. There you
um, I know Alizé 1K.
go. Okay, shout out to her. Yeah, shout out to her and her sister Ice Villa. They started a podcast of their own. Watch Your Tone, I believe is the name of it. They're of course sponsored by La Conecta. So when you have like somebody powered, when you're powered by somebody, it's a whole lot easier to put your content out there and to get bigger numbers, pretty much. Like if we had this somewhere like a shop or like something where they are legit, and yeah, of course we'll have a little bigger numbers. But we're here live in the bomb zone, is obviously my home. So I also can't just um, have people here because I'm like, stop with that. I'm gonna hit them lick or type shit. But if they do, they will be for a little surprise. But it's all good, man. Like we're all about spreading love, not STDs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because there's one time. One time, well, this itch is not going away. Nah, it's all good, man. It happens. Even to the best of us. But yeah, man. So like, you fuck a Fiesta or what?
Yeah, I do, but I ain't gonna lie. I ain't been like years.
Okay, what's your favorite part of Fiesta?
Carnival.
The carnival?
I love
Man, bro, you ain't never been to the carnival when it's downtown. Yeah, it used to be right there by Market Square and Market Street, like kind of by where Rocket Hut is or was. Nah. I'm talking about like downtown, like in the middle of all of this shit. It used to be over on now there used to be a Kmart. There used to be a Kmart over there on I think it's Santa Rosa Street. One of those. Either way, man, that shit was live in the '90s. Yo, like, man, people got shot. Like that's the shit. Like that, man. We were young. We used to want to go to the fucking carnival just to see if somebody got shot or to see the fights or to see like people throwing bottled waters at the police type shit. Like, man, and nowadays I don't think I don't think it ain't shit. Man. Yeah, a bunch of drums. Yeah. Yeah, now it ain't. We still go just to like walk around. Like we just walk around the motherfucker just to see people. You're like you're hoping they wear the wrong colors, but type shit. You're like fuck some shit up. Or I go to see if I see it in my baby mamas and shit. Like bet. That's why you ain't responding to my text messages. You over here at the carnival trying to get this motherfucking chicken on a stick and shit. Yeah. What's your favorite thing to get at carnival food wise? The turkey leg? I like the funnel cakes. I fuck with the funnel.
My mom loves funnel cake.
Yeah, I like the funnel cakes. With the strawberry toppings and shit and the whipped cream.
Chocolate. But honestly, I think too much sugar.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I don't really eat like that.
Yeah. I like when they sprinkle the cocaine on top of the funnel cake. Yeah. Oh, that's powdered sugar. Talking about a different kind of powder. But yeah, man, that's the best part. It costs a little extra for that. I'm sure if you go to the right booth, they might do that shit on the low.
Like, you gotta look for the dude.
You want the extra? Extra.
Yeah, look for the dude, the bandana, and the one eye.
The one eye?
One eye.
Oh, that's not gonna go. Osama said, hey, you got one eye, bro.
I ain't gonna say the name on live. Shit, look for him.
One eye Fred?
One eye Fred Osama. But yeah.
I used to like getting in those little it's those little rooms where they're like, I guess like the mazes type shit. The maze type shit. Yeah, and it's like you go in and it has a circle where it's kind of like spinning and shit. Like
that shit
it,
freak me
it
out.
kind of reminds me of what's that movie? Fucking Grease. The movie Grease. You should it's with John Travolta and damn, what's her name? Chuck, what's the lady's name from Grease? Well, she just passed away, but the lady Olivia Newton-John. Yeah, you gotta take. Oh, well, you gotta wake up. What's up, Charlene? Because I need a friend. I don't know. But anyway, the carnival would be a nice place to share the music video.
Ooh, yeah.
You know, you already got the hoes out there, you know what I'm saying? You already got the sous-chefs out there. It'd be like, pull up, you got pull up sous-chefs. Right? Do you have a specific or favorite sous-chef that you like to give a shout out to? Any sous-chefs out there? Any sous-chefs out there you like to give a shout out to? You know? Nah, we're having different. I do. Shout out to all my sous-chefs out there. Much love. I know y'all messaging me right now, but we're on a live podcast. So if I don't respond, you know what? All right. Gotta ask, bro. Maybe you got a favorite one. You're like, no. You treat them all the same.
Nah.
You got to, bro. You got to, because then one's gonna think you love her more.
I mean,
like, oh, you fucking better than you, like type shit. Like, no, you got it.
I mean,
even playing field. You know what they say.
What they say.
You know what they say. They never go back. Nah, but, yeah, that's the whole part. Just be live. People always be like, "What the fuck is this guy talking about?" Like, you know what? If you don't like it, fuck them. This is what we do. We talk about whatever. I know people are like, "Well, he's not even a real podcast. He didn't talk about this. He didn't talk about that." Like, excuse me if I don't have notes, and I'm like, at this time we're going to talk about the weather. Yeah, the weather. You know, type shit. Like, you know, I used to do the weather. When I have my girlfriends here, and then I make sure like, how's the weather? And oh, it's nice and nippy type shit. You know, like. But now we don't really now we don't really do that too much. But we do bullshit a lot. That's the biggest thing. But I like to let people know that, man, this is a very serious podcast. Very good. But it's all about fun, you know. Like people, they come here and they put up, they're like, bro, why you ain't tell me you're right here in the ghetto type shit, or right here by the jail, bro? Like I ain't even trying to be out here. I'm like, bro, why you a bitch, bro? Like shut the fuck out. Like you can leave your AK in the car, like type shit. Like bro, when I've had people bring big old fucking assault rifles and shit, like they need some shit. Like bro, what the fuck? Like
how do you need to do it?
What kind of drugs you got on? Because I want some.
Not for real, like
For real.
I mean, no, probably not fun.
Yeah.
Weekend.
It's all good, man. Whatever people like, man.
Whatever they do.
Hell yeah, I do all the drugs, bro. I don't care. As long as they're free.
Every single one?
All of them, bro. Everyone.
Okay.
My favorite drug, probably life. That's the biggest high I can ever.
High on life.
High on life, baby. I'm just saying that because I haven't had a hit today, so I'm gonna stop. We smoke. Can't be. Yeah, no, you guys smoke. Yeah. So tell me a little more about yourself. You got the floor right now.
Yeah.
Tell me a little anything, whatever you want to say, bro. Anything. Yeah. Okay. Okay. What's the name of it?
Keep it one day. Live perform today. Keep it one day.
Are you gonna perform today?
Live perform.
Where?
In the bone zone.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you're saying live performance? No, we're gonna do a mic drop. We're gonna. I'm gonna record it.
Mic drop.
Yeah, the mic drop. Yeah,
mic drop.
Yeah, mic drop. Live performance, like hell, we do live performance right now.
Shit. Mic drop. in the bozo. Keep it wonder.
Yeah.
Right after this.
Yeah, definitely. And then we'll record that. We'll edit it, send it to you, and you can, of course, put it on your own platform. If you allow me, I'll put it on my YouTube as well. That way you can, run that up or whatnot. Um, and it's just interesting, like to be able to offer any type of services when it comes to like helping artists. Because then other artists are like, man, this guy he really do be fucking with, this person, this person, this person, and he don't really like. I ain't about like the drama or the beef or any type of bullshit. Like just because one person don't fuck with another person don't mean like there was.
It's like little game.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel it, bro. You have anybody you're beefing with right now? You beefing with anybody? I know we can. What's up? What's up, dog? What's up?
Nah, for real. Hey, look, I ain't beefing with nobody, but I know niggas are beefing with me.
Yeah, that's weird, right?
So they're like, I ain't beefing with nobody, but they beefing with me.
Yeah.
I don't even know them.
Can you unlock the back door for me, please? Thank you, Jay. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, so it's important. I let people know, like, man, sometimes people that hate you, they really love you. Those are your biggest fans.
Shout out to my haters, man. I love y'all for real.
Yes.
All love,
Keep it coming, man. That's one of the biggest things.
Me, man.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I try to do the same. I noticed that I kind of get some weird reactions from some people when they see that I support everybody because they either want me to support them a little more or because I might have a shirt and somebody they don't be like, man, fuck that type bullshit. Yeah, that's why I ain't trying to fucking pick sides and no shit like that where anybody is like, oh, either you fucking with me or we fucking with you. Like type shit. I'm like, bro, I ain't, I wasn't raised like a gangbanger or like a hoodlum and type shit. I was raised decent. We were in the ghetto. We seen all that shit. We've heard all that shit, but we never like needed to ever be like that. Because when you're surviving, you're surviving. Yeah, granted, you gotta protect yourself. That's different. When you out here protecting yourself, but when you're out there purposely looking to cause harm and cause trouble and all that bullshit, it's not. It definitely not. I don't get that sense from you as well. But you seem like a nice, well-rounded young man as well. Just like J5, you guys seem like y'all nice. Not really a duo, but y'all do a lot of music together. Right, so y'all want to make sure that y'all do as much as y'all can to help each other out. To you look out for him. Somebody has a show, hey, come through. We got a song together. We'll do one song, or vice versa. I think that's one of the biggest things, because I think it's important that we stay united in whatever way that we can. There's a lot of people they talk about, oh, let's bring the city together. Let's bring the city together. And they're like, oh, accept that motherfucker, accept that one. Yeah, no, y'all have to say it there. Like, no, if you want unity, you gotta accept all. You know what I'm saying? You can't just accept people from the west side or people from the east side. Nah, all of them. Whether they're the best or the worst. Like if they fucking with you, roll with it. Because like that's just something that I think is very important. Oh, you ready to roll the dice? Ready to roll the dice? All right, so. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna roll the dice, all right, and we're gonna roll the dice, and whatever number we get, we're gonna. Did we do this with you? No. All right. We're gonna roll the dice, and we're gonna see, like, okay, what number does that have to do with anything pertaining to our life? Does that kind of make sense? Like, what kind of number relate to? So I'm gonna go first. I got 5. I got 5 brothers. So like, okay, 3 of them are blood and the 2 are my stepbrothers. But I got 5. I mean, that's my 5. All right. You got 3. All right. 300.
300 in my name.
There you go. So you got the 300 in your name. So that's all. That's all it is. Roll the dice. Hey, what the fuck's going on?
They like I'm deep like.
Nah, we ain't playing craps and nothing like that. Nah, this ain't no fucking.
I mean,
nah, we ain't about to shoot over no cap game.
After.
Rest in peace, the young fella. Migo. Right?
Yeah, take
Which one was it? Take off.
take yeah. I ain't gonna yeah.
Yeah. I'm not like
Dude,
I don't dislike them, but I'm really not like a fan of it. Like, not like
no, they
that's
was
not
cool
like my shit.
they
You
was
know what
cool
I'm
in the
saying?
beginning.
I like the part when they say Migos. Like that's what I like. I like when Migos. That's all I like.
Like the additive.
That's what I be calling Migos. But I can't like name. I know a song was like the kitchen, some shit like that. In the kitchen, like I don't know the song, but that's the one. Something about like Chinese food or some shit like that. Like what's it called?
I like the one with
Stir
Stir fry. Yeah, stir fry. We'll be in the kitchen like there we go. We'll be in the kitchen like it's stir fry. Yeah, that's the song. The song with Lil Uzi. Oh, that's the one. Bad and bougie. And then when homeboy he said, "It look like I'm left off bad and bougie." Like, he's left off the song, but he's in the video. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's not hard though.
That was like an interview on BT, right? With homeboy Joe Budden.
Yeah. And academic.
Oh yeah, academics. Yeah, he's like, oh, y'all one of my favorite. I think he said some shit like that, right? Like, y'all one of my favorite rap groups of all time.
They try to get
And then homeboy's like, fuck this motherfucker. I know like one Joe Budden song,
I didn't know Joe Budden make
and that's a pump it up. Yeah, I think so, right? Oh, if I'm wrong, somebody on this live will correct me, but I think that's pump it up. And that's how I know the song. That was a fucking wild ass interview because you see them get up, see those boys stand up, and they're all like in their fucking Sunday's best. They're probably their mama's Sunday best type shit. But I was like, what the fuck, these fools like? I know people always talk about first impressions, how you look, like how you dress and stuff like that. Like people are gonna always judge you by that. So yeah, these guys might be the toughest fucking SOBs ever. But if you're wearing a blouse like that type shit and some nut huggers and shiny ass fucking belt type shit. Not that there's anything wrong with that because I know a lot of homos. But yeah, me personally, bro, I ain't gonna fucking take your like people don't take me seriously, but at the same time, I'm also not wearing a fucking shiny ass blouse shit. I keep it 100. I'm wearing bone merch type shit. Like they call them merch, I think. Yeah, like a man purse. A merch, yeah.
Ain't no such thing.
Is that a good thing? I think.
I mean,
I think they just call it that.
Yeah,
a merch, right?
Like
I understand, like if it doesn't look like a purse, it looks more like a fanny pack type shit because you hold your gun. But like straight up as
if you're holding it, yeah, like this,
like a pretty princess,
100.
like period, like no.
What's that video going viral? Lil Uzi Vert, I think, or Lil Yachty. One of my fools that be doing that weird ass shit. Lil Uzi, yeah. Like he was on stage, I see it there. Like I guess he left his purse on top of the stage and he forgot that he was about to go backstage. He was like, "Oh, I forgot my purse." Like this. So like, man, like that's crazy how that's sometimes what it takes for some of these artists to really blow and really go like doing some like crazy wild type shit. Like what's the homeboys? Dub Baby. Remember when he was in like the Pamper that one time, or like a little Pamper type shit, and then like
a little blow up dog.
Yeah.
They even
Blow up dog.
Oh,
okay. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, but now I thought you were talking about like sex blow up dogs and shit. Like, homeboy, like, this is my girl. Hey, people be really doing that shit, like marrying like sex dolls and shit like that. I don't know if that's like by law, like real shit. It's real online like that. Yeah, you can Google that shit. It is. They be like for real, and these ain't some like cheap ass looking sex dolls. They be costing like thousands of dollars. We're like,
what do they do?
Like her jaw really. I don't know. They might be like, hey girl, you need a good waxing. You need a good waxing.
Do they like? What do they change? Like,
they gotta probably change the colors and shit. No, they got all different colors. Yeah.
Oh, Asian.
Yeah, Asian. What like Cuban? They got all type of bitches. For real, they do. Like, and the guy is like, "This is my wife. She She knows how to
Yeah,
be a real
one day
wife and
she's
never
next,
say
next day
nothing.
she's next to me.
Yeah, like it's or you can like change like the you know how like in
One day she's cooking chicken, next day she's throwing a chocolate.
something.
Something
It's
like
like you can change their voices or like their sound, their languages. You know, like in that movie
that.
Toy
Ooh,
Story.
papi, like,
Like Toy Story when they change Buzz to Spanish mode and
oh
shit.
yeah, yeah, like you flip a switch.
Yeah, I would like that shit. I'll buy one just so she can talk to me in like
Yeah, yeah.
Chinese.
And when she gets annoying,
Yeah, like Spanish, like quiero cabeza. Like you're fucking right, dude. Type shit. Yeah, that'll be some shit, man. But I know that they be expensive and $6 and shit. Like they look like very very realistic.
I don't even
You know, you'd be like, wake up, babe, make me breakfast, bitch. Oh yeah, no shit, dude.
know. You can't.
You're not real. What the fuck? But yeah, people be going to the restaurants with them and shit like that,
Crazy.
and they're just sitting there like,
Ordering food, spending money for nothing.
no, like they're just literally just they don't even get them water.
Or just
They're like, yeah, she don't talk.
that.
I've seen those videos, and the waiter is like, what the fuck is wrong with this person? Like it's a real shit that people be doing. They have all these weird ass fetishes. And it's not just men, yo. Some women be like to be doing all that weird ass shit for dudes. They're like all this weird shit. Like I don't know about that shit. Like they be dressing up as fucking cats and they be all meowing all the or like the cross-eyed ass eyes and shit like that. I've been watching the videos. You know what I'm saying? But I don't understand that. Online, you get in trouble online real quick. Real quick. Yeah, I don't get worried about being canceled. I've been canceled plenty of times. I have to cancel myself. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah,
You catch yourself.
well, yo, Osama300, I appreciate you, bro. We're not getting off right now, but in a bit we are. It's crazy. I've already been on for an hour. It doesn't even seem like that's what it says. You know. Don't lie. All right, well, we're about to shout out some of the names. Chewy right there, watching on YouTube. Shout out to you. The second hardest in the cities. Second hardest. He's probably talking about himself. He's the hardest. Like, who's one right here, Chewy?
Hell yeah.
Chewy. Jay watching on Facebook. Much love to everybody watching either on Facebook or on YouTube. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Of course, I do apologize on the audio if it's a little choppy or not as crispy. But that video is looking nice. Shout out to Chuck for the new phone. So yeah, shout out to Pickle Chuck. He's starting a downtown tour called the Local Tour, where not every tour is the same. He's very knowledgeable when it comes to the city of San Antonio, downtown areas and whatnot. So y'all check it out. Like his Facebook page, Pickle Chuck. His voice kind of sounds like Rick in Rick and Morty.
Like
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Chuck. Nah, he has Facebook.
Does he look?
Pickle Chuck. Yeah. He always hides behind the curtain. He never. Right, Pickle Chuck. Yeah, but shout out to Chuck. Appreciate you, brother, for hanging in there with me here. And it's fun, man. We just like to live life. I really try my. Huh? Say that again? No, yeah, no, no, we're good. But I like to give them his flowers, man. That's a lot of things where you support people, you love them. You gotta always let them know that you love them one way or another. And that's where we're at. So all the people, not all the people, but some people that show you love, let's show them some love back right now. What's up?
Everybody that's watching, man, I just want to say, bro, appreciate you, man. All love to everybody you see, bro.
I think there's some people watching right now. I'm sure we got some people watching. We just got that little 4 people watching right now. Yeah, we got love on there.
Yeah, man.
So,
Sure, all love.
yeah, we got some of my friends watching, some people we had on the podcast watching, and it's nice just to get that love, man. That's really important. That's one of the biggest things, man. So, of course, Mama, right? We're gonna say,
oh yeah, shout out to my mama, man. Shit, my brothers, my sisters, everybody, my family, my daughter. You feel me? My girl, everybody. You feel me?
All right, and then go ahead and finish up with what were you gonna say?
Oh,
you probably forgot.
I know I forgot.
Yeah. What about people you work with? musically?
Oh yeah, shout out to everybody in the industry that I work with underground in San Antonio, of course. Um, all the local San Antonio rappers, man. Just keep doing your thing, man.
How about this gentleman right here?
Shout out to my twin Jay the Murder Man,
Yeah.
aka J5. You feel me?
All right.
Two personalities, one person, but hard as fuck. You feel me? My brother from
Oh.
another fucking mother. You feel me?
I was gonna put him on, but the camera was
Oh, it went to-
the other way. Yeah. So I did that, but it's all good, man. It is all good. But
Shit,
yeah.
they gonna see me live performing,
Yeah.
live mic drop. So.
Yeah, we're gonna do the mic drop, and we're just gonna shoot a little more. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get you to sign my wall. Jay, did you sign the wall the last time, or you just signed the skull, right?
I think.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna definitely do that.
I'm gonna say now. I would say what shit. You wanna look for me on the Instagram?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, on Instagram. You can find me at Band Hunter Osama BANDHUNTAOSAMA and all other platforms like Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music. Find me at Osama Space 300. That's where y'all find music. Feel me?
Yeah.
If you wanna fuck with me, fuck with me. Feel me?
Hell
Shit,
yeah,
we
that's
lock in for
that's
real.
where it goes, man.
Yeah.
But yo, salute City of San Antonio. We're most definitely on. A lot of people they sleep on the tone, but
Yeah, we gonna
They
wake
really
them the
should.
fuck up. You feel me?
There you go, y'all.
we gonna wake them
y'all
up.
make sure to y'all follow him on every single social media outlet. Osama300, Osama300. I'm gonna definitely continue to support. Try to make as many shows as I can. If I see you guys on the bill, I definitely try to do my best. And that's just what it is, man. It's about showing. I appreciate
Thanks, bro. Thanks for having me.
Definitely, man.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
the first time on the podcast, how you
Like, shit, I feel good. You feel me? I can do this for 3 more hours. You know?
Oh shit, yeah.
Shit, now we got things to do, but man, thanks for having me, bro.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Deuce.
Peace,
Y'all
yeah.
have a good one,
Yeah.
guys.